You are looking live at Loyal High School as tonight Zaleski Sports proudly brings you high school boys basketball and non-conference matchup between the visiting Almond-Bancroft Eagles and the host Loyal Greyhounds. Joe Anderson here, joined by my wife Chris Anderson. We'll be bringing you tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports. A little bit of a pregame show sponsored tonight by BBD Sports Shop. It's your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. Just an FYI, the Gremlins have crept into the machines tonight. I spent 45 minutes trying to get the scoreboard to play nice. It refuses to do so. So we'll kind of go with a facsimile board tonight. So thanks for your patience with us. I will update you on the times. Let's look first at the visiting Almond-Bancroft Eagles. They are led by Kurt Lamb. Last year's season ended at the state tournament in the semifinals, where they lost to Abundant Life 42-37. He's got quite a crew returning back, a lot of upperclassmen on this roster. Last year in the CWC South, the Eagles finished at 27-2 overall and 12-0 in the conference. Pretty good record and quite a way to end your regular season by making it to the state tournament. Brody Dernbach, Clarence Pratt, Aiden Phillips, Cohen Preisner are the seniors on this crew for the Green Machine Eagles from Almond-Bancroft. We'll see how they do tonight in their opening tilt of the 24-25 season. On the other side of the ledger, we have the Loyal Greyhounds, led by Brandon DeSmet. Last year, they finished 12-14 and 8-6 in the Eastern Colder Belt Conference. They lost in the second round to D5 state champion Marshfield Columbus 66-48 in their final game. Plenty of good seniors on this roster. Aaron Radu, Parker Smith are two. The one to watch for tonight for the Greyhounds is Bryce Deegan, number 5. That young man is very talented. He can shoot, he can score. Kane Tofar, along with Rhett Lamovic and Carson Bremer and Hunter Walter, add a lot of height to this Greyhound bunch. We should have a good matchup tonight. Again, this was the BBD Sports pregame show. It's your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors. Stop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online at bigbeardown.com. Now for the PA announcements and national anthem. Starting lineups, national anthem completed. Should be a good game to start the 2024-2025 boys season here at Loyal between the Almond-Bancroft Eagles and the Loyal Greyhounds. A reminder that our broadcast is brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com. And don't forget to pick up these specials this week at Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. For Thanksgiving week, hot turkey is just $6.99 a pound, and Colby's cheese is only $2.99 a pound. Get fresh meats and cheeses every day and let them cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats in Colby. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, Saturdays, 8 to 4. Again, a reminder, makeshift scoreboard tonight, at least for the first half. We're underway here. Almond-Bancroft in the black jerseys with the green numbers, letters, and trim, going right to left on your screen. Loyal in the white jerseys with the maroon numbers, letters, and trim. Man-to-man defense employed by the Hounds as we just begin play. I will give you updates on the time on the board. Drive to the basket by Phillips, cut off. Pratt gives it up to Dernbach. Dernbach pressured by Smith. Two seniors on the squad. Smith, one of them. Turnaround jumper is off the mark by Brody Dernbach. Rebound by Hunter Walter. And they're going to call a travel on Bryce Deegan. Bryce Deegan's father is the fellow who sponsors the ShedsDelivered.com commercials. We thank him for that. Had a nice chat with him at a fish fry a couple weeks ago. Almond-Bancroft starting off this season after going 27-2 last year. Both teams rather tall. Lob in, shot is up and off the mark by Phillips. Rebound goes to Loyal. Loyal going left to right on your screen. They start Reed Stiglitz, Bryce Deegan, Kane Tofar, Parker Smith, and Hunter Walter. Drive to the basket by Clarence Pratt, and he's fouled on the ground. Wayne Fleischman will make the call to start the fouls, and they call that first foul on Reed Stiglitz. Inbound for AB. They get it in. Pratt will dribble left, give it back up on top to Preisner. Lobbing into the big man, Phillips. Phillips kicks it out, stolen by Stiglitz. Stiglitz will swing it over to Deegan on the left side. Smith over to the right. 2-3 zone for the Eagles. Three on the way by Stiglitz. Too long, rebound Hunter Walter. Deegan put up off the backboard. No, scrum for the rebound. Stiglitz comes up with it, skips it out. Tofar, Hunter Walter, Deegan. And fouled. They're going to get Brody Dernbach with the foul, his first. Next time you shop for insurance, call Brad Krecklow and Ian Pierce, your full-service rural mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call at 715-384-2826 today. Loyal with the ball, and that pass intended for Smith, but he'd already cut in. Swinging around, Stiglitz for three. Yes. 3-0 Hounds here with 15:45 left in the first half. Here come the Eagles. Power slide in and good for Aiden Phillips. Good move by Phillips, number 15, the senior. Experienced squad for Almond-Bancroft as well as Loyal. Played in the Eastern Clover Belt. Deegan, floater, 2. 5-2 Hounds. 15 minutes left here in the first half. Dernbach is fouled. And they call that foul on Parker Smith, his first, team's second. They flip it in. Inbound on the east side. Get it in to Aiden Phillips. He will dribble, pull it back out. Look Behind the back pass, good move. Brody Dernbach will drive left-handed into the lane. 2. 5-4. We're going to have some subs coming in for Loyal. It's going to be Rhett Lemovic and Carson Prine will be coming in. Good movement on the offense by the Greyhounds. Baseline drive, floater for Stiglitz. Kane Tofar with the rebound. They rotate back out. Stiglitz far side. Deegan, pull up 3. Splash. You got to keep an eye on number 5. That young man has really blossomed here. And he's a junior for Loyal. Pratt dumps it in, and it's going to be off the hands of Phillips. Prine and Lemovic will come in for the Greyhounds. Davis Sternbach will come in for Almond-Bancroft. Stiglitz, Deegan. Swinging now to Prine, back to Stiglitz near side. They stay in that 2-3 zone, do the Eagles. No JV game tonight. No. Apparently there's some low numbers in Almond-Bancroft, but don't quote me on it. And again, just a reminder as that ball goes off the fingertips of Tofar. Our scoreboard is being wonky tonight, so we're using a text box, keep you abreast of the score, or pardon me, of the time. 13:35 left here in the first half. Over the half-court line is Dernbach. He drives to the basket and gets the bucket. And the lead, still 8-6 now in favor of Loyal. Deegan, he'll swing it around. Stiglitz will reset, flipped into Lemovic. Deegan, up, off the mark, rebound. Ran out of real estate. It's going to be white ball out of bounds. JBC Screen Printing and Embroidery of Neillsville is the hometown team for all your screen printing, embroidery, and promotional product needs. For friendly, helpful service and competitive pricing, call 715-743-3113 or visit jbcscreenprinting.com. Prine will swing it to the far side for Stiglitz. Overplay zone. And kind of run a sort of a 2-3 or a 3-2, depends on the situation. Now they've switched to man. Kind of a matchup zone. And they kick, and it'll still remain Greyhound ball. Remember the name Ben Tilburg. He's the Midwest land guy with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses year after year. You can email Ben at ben@pfeifers.com. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Ben Tilburg at Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty. Little discussion on whether that was an over and back or not, but Deegan quiets the crowd with his second 3 of the first half. 11-6 with 12 minutes left, and a power drive to the basket off the mark by Aiden Phillips. Greyhounds on the fast break. Stiglitz far side, tipped away. Good defense for Clarence Pratt. Prine will flip it up to Deegan up the top. They get it in. They smooth it to Stiglitz baseline. Tofar, pull up. Oh! Aiden Phillips says, get that out of here. Spin move for Dernbach, knocked away. Here come the Greyhounds on the fast break. Near side Stiglitz, he centers. Kicks it over to Tofar, and he's crunched by Emmett Stiles. It'll be his first. 11:39 left here in the first half. At Los Machine and Automation, we bring cutting-edge technology to food industries across the United States and beyond. We are proud to support youth athletics and are dedicated to making a positive impact in our communities through youth apprenticeship programs. Remains 11-6, under at 11 and a half minutes here in the first half. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson here bringing you tonight's matchup from Loyal High School. Baseline drive, skip pass out. Dernbach, they move it around again. Tipped away out of the hands of Stiles. He gets it back and shoots, gives it up to Phillips, and he's fouled. And that foul on Kane Tofar, that's his first, team third. 2 free throws coming up for senior Aiden Phillips. First free throws of the night for the Eagles. First one is up and off the back iron. Hunter Walter will return, and also in for the Greyhounds is going to be Carson Bremer. In for Almond-Bancroft is Cohen Preisner, and he replaces Clarence Pratt. Second free throw coming up for Aiden Phillips. It's up and it's good. 1 for 2. 11-7. Prine. Walter. They'll move it back around. Good rotation for the Hounds. Down to Prine. He'll dribble. That young man is grown. He's sprouted. He was rather short when I taught him. Hunter Walter fouled on the way up. I think they're going to get Davis Sternbach for that one. They do. Sternbach's first, team's third. Hunter Walter's first trip to the charity stripe tonight. First free throws for any Greyhound. First one is up and rims out. 10:54 left here in the first half. Second free throw is up and back iron. Who's got it? Almond-Bancroft. Good hustle for Davis Dernbach. He gives it up to Brady Dernbach. We've got 2 Dernbachs on the floor for the Eagles. We'll try to keep them separate and distinct. Brody Dernbach dribbles. Good drive to the basket. Tied up. Ooh, he's going to take a 3. Stiles bounces high off the back iron. Prine with the rebound. There goes Carson Prine. And taken away. Stiles will track it down for Almond-Bancroft. Brody Dernbach now far side. He centers, he dribbles, throws to the basket. That's a travel. And we've got a timeout called by Almond-Bancroft. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Just like these players bring their best to the field and the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. From roofing projects to siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit RidgetopExteriors.com and score big with trusted, local, affordable service. Back into action here after the Eagle timeout. 9:50 left in the first half. A 4-point lead for the Hounds. They have the ball. Prine for 3. Yes! Carson Prine for 3. 7-point advantage for Loyal. Stiles. They swing it over to the near side. Preisner. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. Loyal with a lot of height out there. In comes Clarence Pratt. Out goes Davis Dernbach. Brody Dernbach will inbound for the Eagles. They lob it in to the big man, Phillips. Double teamed, and he's fouled. And they call that on Carson Bremer, his first, and that is the team's 4th foul. Brody Dernbach to inbound on the north end of the gym. Pratt will center it. Man-to-man defense for the Greyhounds. Stiles tracks it down. Pretty intense Good job for the Greyhounds with the steal, layup, and 2 for Stiglitz. Hunter Walter made that all go. 9-point advantage for the Greyhounds with 8:50 left in the first half. And there's a foul on Lemovic. Lemovic. There we go. I'll get that right. And it'll be another inbound out of bounds for Almond-Bancroft. They inbound, and they toss it in to Clarence Pratt. Pratt looks for a screen. He takes a 3 off the back iron. Rebound by Stiles. And he was fouled. And that is the second foul on Reed Stiglitz. They bring in Kane Tofar to replace Lemovic. They've got some height, do the Greyhounds. Prine and Stiglitz are the shortest kids on the court. They'll bring in Bryce Deegan at the next dead ball. They get it inbounded, do the Eagles. A little sloppy, but they retain control. Dernbach. Stiles at the top of the key, guarded by Walter. And Stiles lost it off his foot. Whether you're buying or selling, you can trust the Neilsville Next Home team of Julie Simic and Jake Ormond to guide you through the process. For commercial, residential, and land properties, Julie and Jake have the expertise you need. Call the Next Home professionals, Julie Simic and Jake Ormond in Neilsville today. And don't forget, you can stop in at the Abbey Cafe for friendly family dining. Abbey Cafe is open 7 days a week, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Abbey Cafe is a proud supporter of area high school sports. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, my 3 favorite words in the English language. After a little discussion, it's going to be Greyhound ball. They get it on their end of the court. Into Tofar. Bremer, 3, well off the mark. Putback is good for Prine. Eagles caught underneath. Stiles has got to get a shot here. An intense defense for the Greyhounds. You can see the kids clapping. Coach DeSmet, one of the up-and-coming coaches, encouraging his lads. Shot is off the mark, rebounded by Bremer. You got 4 young men who are pretty doggone tall for Loyal. The shortest one on the court is Carson Prine, and he's probably 6 foot tall. Bremer with the ball is about 6'4". He's got it back again. They'll swing it back around. 3 on the way. Bremer for the tray. And it's 21-7 with 7 minutes left here in the first half. And we've got a timeout for Almond-Bancroft. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hi, I'm Karen from the Hearing House, and these are our grandchildren. Children are difficult to hear with anybody with hearing loss, and I know I would hate to miss out on anything they say.
Gamma, they're cheating.
Even that. If you're missing out on what they're saying, you're probably missing out on a lot more.
Love you, Gamma.
Aw, and they have important things to say.
Make your house a hearing house.
If you have land to sell, talk to Ben Tilburg, the Midwest land guy. Ben Tilburg, with Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty, is your go-to expert for farmland and hunting land in Wisconsin. Pfeiffer's has been named one of America's top auction houses, year after year, selling over $2.2 billion in farmland over the past 25 years. Ben's passion for the great outdoors and deep knowledge of the ag industry give him the edge to represent you and your legacy. Ben wants to talk to you about your land needs. Call today and mention this ad for a free land valuation or property proposal. Let's get your land sold. Nobody, and I mean nobody, does it better than Pfeiffer's Auction and Realty.
Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurance. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Call their Marshfield office to set up a free consultation today. Just out of the AB timeout, and they lose the handle back into possession of the Greyhounds. Good steal for Phillips. Ahead to Dernbach. Dernbach for the deuce. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game here on Zaleski Sports. Makeshift scoreboard tonight. Gremlins again. 6:30 left in the first half. Greyhounds with the ball. Full house tonight in the doghouse here in Loyal. Deegan. Tofar in the corner. He'll dribble out. Yeah. Eagles have gone back to a man defense here. Walter will dribble down and turn around, kick it back out to Prine. Stiglitz on the bench with 2 fouls. Prine getting a little more action. Opening game for both teams tonight. Joe Treffinger is going to check in for the Greyhounds. Next dead ball. And a travel called on Carson Bremer. 3 for the Greyhounds. They'll have Parker Smith, Rhett Lamovic, and Joe Treffinger. Phillips for Almond-Bancroft. Gives up the dribble. Now in the hands of Brody Dernbach. Clarence Pratt will dribble to the basket. Cut off. Turn around. Short on the shot. Tofar with the rebound, and he's fouled. It's going to be the 4th team foul. They call that on Phillips. That's going to be his first, team 4th. 6 team fouls on Loyal. They will bring in Carson Garner. Will the Eagles. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids, and get more info at ShedsDelivered.com. 5:15 left in the first half. 12-point lead for the Greyhounds. Treffinger swings it back out to Smith. They rotate it back to Deegan. A little sloppy with Parker Smith. Off the rim, rebound strong by Aiden Phillips. Far side to Brody Dernbach. He'll center it. He'll reset. They lob it in. Nice job for Aiden Phillips. Nice assist for Brody Dernbach. They've cut it to 10. Davis Dernbach in at the next dead ball for the Eagles. Tofar waits for Lamovic, and he doesn't get himself squared. He kind of slipped and threw it up, hoping for a foul. Didn't get it. Kurt Lamb has taken 2 timeouts for Almond-Bancroft. A full and a 30. None for Loyal. Knocked away. Oh, they're going to get a foul. I think they're going to get that on Deegan. Bryce Deegan with the foul. No, they get it on Treffinger. Excuse me. On the line is going to be Clarence Pratt. Makes the first of 2. (21-12) with 4:03 left here in the first half. Treffinger subbed out. Stiglitz back in. And Clarence Pratt, perfect from the line that time. 2 for 2. 21-13, just under 4 minutes. Stiglitz. Bryce Deegan. Kicks it out. They rotate it. Lamovic. Deegan. Nothing but net. Bryce Deegan for 2. Or for 3, that is. Excuse me. 24-13. Shot is up and missed by Stiles, and a putback for Aiden Phillips. Back and forth we go. No full court press yet, but Price with another steal, or a tied ball. And the arrow points to Loyal. Reed Stiglitz on the south end of the gym will inbound. Getting close to 5 seconds, just gets it in. Back to Stiglitz. He's swinging around. Patience for the Greyhounds on offense. Lamovic. Deegan. Long three. Rims out. Rebound. Tofar. Count it. And the foul. And that foul called on Emmett Stiles, his second. That is the team's fifth. Kane Tofar, can he complete the three-point play? And he does not. Lamovic with the rebound for Loyal. Parker Smith. They're going to call a travel on that. I wasn't sure if they would or not. That's that Euro step where you can jump stop and then jump again. Carson Garner in for Almond-Bancroft. Don't forget that BBD Sports Shop is your one-stop headquarters for everything outdoors this winter. Shop 2 convenient Central Wisconsin locations in Cadott and Abbotsford, or go online to bigbeardown.com. Shot off the mark by Price. Phillips it is, excuse me. Stiglitz baseline cut off for Loyal. They rotated around. Deegan. Smith. Good rotation. Eagles in man-to-man. Two minutes left in the first half. Deegan baseline drive, lays it up, and they're going to call basket interference. That is basket interference. So he hit the backboard. You got to give it to him. You may not want to, but you have to. That is the correct call. I know that the fans from Almond-Bancroft are not happy about it, but that was the correct call. 28-15, minute 45 left. Shot is up. Tough shot for Brody Dernbach, and made it. Aaron Radu due to check in for the Greyhounds, along with Carson Prine, the next dead ball. Stiglitz, three. Rims out. Lamovic's going to be called for the foul. That'll be his second. And that'll be a bonus throw. Hunter Walter will come in for Loyal as well. And the subs come in. And while they do, we talk about the Hearing House. They provide personalized hearing health care from 5 convenient locations throughout central Wisconsin. Give Karen and Todd a call to schedule an appointment today in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Neelsville, or Marshfield. Make your house a hearing house. 1-1. And off the mark by Carson Garner. A minute 15 left in the first half. A lot of patience on the floor by the Greyhounds. Stiglitz, little floater, got it to go. One of the things that the Greyhounds have to master from last year is finishing games. They would play very well in the first half, and then they would kind of lose their focus. And I'll tell you, who had focus was Aiden Phillips. Tough move to the basket and got the two. 40 seconds left. Walter powers his way down, swings it back out. They rotate it. Stiglitz. 22 seconds left. Prine. Back to Tofar. Back to Stiglitz up high. They're going to play for one. I'll give you the 10-second countdown. Stiglitz doesn't get it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it for the first half. Do we have a foul? Yes, we do. Before the horn went off, we're going to have a foul on Loyal. They have a foul on Aiden Phillips at the buzzer for an elbow. What a way to end the first half. 30-19 for the Greyhounds. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school basketball. That's boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
For those about to shop, we salute you. We want you to let loose and choose a deal that best suits you, cause we're Thunderstorm.
Mittens has gotten down and dirty with deals on furniture, done dirt cheap.
Mittens in Marshfield is
back in black
all month long for Black November.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. We're at halftime here at Loyal as the Greyhounds lead the Almond-Bancroft Eagles 30-19. Let's look at the first half stats, but before we do that, a couple of words from our sponsors. First, from Fleet Farm. Their layaway program is here to help you make this year's holiday shopping easier than ever. Get the biggest and best gifts secured before they're gone and enjoy convenient payment and storage options. Learn more about Fleet Farm's layaway program. Visit any store or head to fleetfarm.com. And don't forget, Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. First on the ledger is the Eagles of Almond-Bancroft. Leading scorers, Clarence Pratt with 2, 8 for Brody Dernbach, and 9 for Aiden Phillips. They are 3 of 5 from the free throw line are the Eagles. On the other hand side of the ledger, we have the Greyhounds. A lot of scoring here. First of all, 3 points for Carson Bremer, 2 for Kane Tofar, 5 for Carson Prine. Reed Stiglitz has chipped in 7. Bryce Deegan with 13 in the first half. The Greyhounds 0 of 3 from the free throw line in the first stanza. Eagles are 3 of 5 from the charity stripe here in the first half. Opening round matchups for both of these teams tonight. Almond-Bancroft coming off a state appearance from last year's squad, and they find themselves trailing by 11 to the Greyhounds. Loyal with a 12-14 record. They've had a lot of very close losses last year, and that's the one thing you got to learn as a basketball team or football team or any team. You have to learn how to close out games. And they're learning that. They've got some experience. They've got good coaching from Brandon DeSmet. And Kurt Lamb doing a good job also for Almond-Bancroft tonight. Our tech guys are working on our scoreboard, so we hopefully will have that up and going for the second half. We thank you very much for your patience in that area. Talk to you about a few of our sponsors as well. Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out current promotions and get great fall deals on Milwaukee tools today from the people you can depend on. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. I'm a very pleased customer of Hiller's True Value. Bought a Sawzall from them. It works dandy. Gross Motors of Neillsville asks, have you heard the news? Gross Motors has moved their Ford dealership to Neillsville. They have created the largest Chevrolet, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one place. Shop Gross Ford, now in Neillsville. And also did some shopping there a couple weeks ago. Mutual of Wausau Insurance. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. And before we get prepared for the second half of play, talk to you about 2 more of our sponsors. First is Sports Scene. Sports Scene in Marshfield is your official fanwear store for player jerseys, hats, autographed memorabilia, and more. Sports Scene, up the stairs from the World Buffet in the Marshfield Mall. And don't forget Dahlman Insurance. Call the Dahlman Insurance Agency to cover your business, farm, home, and auto. Dahlman Insurance is an independent agency with offices in Greenwood and Thorpe. You can go online also at to DolmanInsurance.com. Dolman Insurance, come for the rates, stay for the service. 40 seconds left in the rundown here of halftime. No JV game tonight. Almond-Bancroft just brought their varsity lads over this evening. Shout out to all the hunters. Hope everybody's having a successful deer hunt and everybody is safe and sound. I have not heard of any bad news regarding farm hunters. So that's a good thing. And get all of those deer you can for two reasons. One, I don't want to hit one with my car. And second of all, I like deer sausage. Cheese and deer sausage, my two favorite things to chow down. So if you want to be my friend, go to Nasonville Dairy and get the cheese curds and bring me deer sausage, and you'll be my friend for life, or at least for the time that the sausage and the cheese holds out. What am I doing wrong? Okay, Dernbach. Thank you. Coach Dernbach. There we go. I'm only going by what is on the interwebs. So sorry about that. So Coach Kurt Lamb, if you just got lauded, have fun with that. And Coach Bach, Dernbach, that is. Anyway, back-to-back baskets. I missed them. I'm just going to give them to somebody. We're underway here in the second half. We've switched ends. Good drive by Pratt. He's cut off. And I think he got hit in the eyes. He's rubbing his right eye. He got a finger in there. Nice move, but couldn't get it to drop, is for Tucker Stiles. Stiglitz underneath to Tofar. Tried the reverse, no bueno. 32-21 with 16:35 left in regulation. Stiles short on the three. Knocked away, and that's got to be a traveling. Yes, you don't like it, but it is the correct call. He fell down on his own accord. Deegan, Stiglitz, Parker Smith, Tofar, and Walter on the floor for Loyal. Phillips, Stiles, Dernbach, Pratt, and Prisner on the floor for Almond-Bancroft. 16 minutes left in regulation. 11-point lead for the Greyhounds. Joe Anderson, Chris Anderson bringing you tonight's game on the Zaleski Sports Network. Hunter Walter doesn't drop. Phillips with the rebound. And Coach Dernbach says, let's go. And no foul on that. Brody Dernbach, good drive. He's stuck. And they're going to get a 3-second call. Gremlins are still in the system with our scoreboard, so thanks for your patience with that. Every once in a while, maybe it's man doesn't have any turkey. 3 on the way by Stiglitz, missed. It's going to miss Turkey Day. Here comes Almond-Bancroft. Pratt pushes hard. Good jump stop, puts it up and short, and rebounded by Stiglitz. He'll dribble out, triple teamed. Walter to Deegan, far side. They rotated to Tofar in the corner. Walter will wait for everybody to set back up. Get the offense readjusted. Baseline. Smith, 3. It's wedged. And in that situation, you have a jump ball. Davis Dernbach returns for the Eagles. You know, if you had to do that for $1 million, you couldn't do it. Arrow pointed to Loyal. They'll inbound on the north end. Tofar back to Stiglitz. Stiglitz shot is short. Rebounded, goes to Stiles. Stiles with the right hand dribbles down. Cut off by Deegan. He puts it up. Everything but getting the ball to drop in the basket. Good move by Stiles. Just couldn't get it to fall. Stiglitz swings it out to Smith. Deegan high. Stiglitz drives baseline. Good defense by Prisoner. And scooped up by Pratt. Pratt to Phillips. Couldn't get it to drop. Dernbach in for Almond-Bancroft. Prine in for Loyal. 2 number 2s coming in. Always interesting, the first game of the season. You got to get all the rust out. And sometimes it takes a couple of games to do it. Phillips, turnaround left-hander, got it. Aiden Phillips with 13. They've cut it to 9. 13:35 left in regulation. Deegan's 3 off the mark, and we've got a foul. We got kind of tangled up with Prine and Phillips. And that's called on Kane Tofar, his second personal. Almond-Bancroft on the move. They've cut it to 9. They get it inside to the big man, and he gets another basket. 6 points here in the second half for Phillips. And the Eagles on their way, scratching their way back. Lamovic, and a little bit of contact. They will call it. Got a little bit of body. And they call lead on Emmett Stiles. That's going to be his third. Lamovic up to Stiglitz. Nothing there. Got some good viewership on the network tonight. 32-25 with 12:15 left, and another bucket for the Eagles. Clarence Pratt. And the Eagles are going to cause a timeout for Loyal. We'll take one as well. You're watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Speaking of rusty, I'm a little rusty too. It's only my second game doing basketball. And Cohen Preisner. So if you're in Almond-Bancroft saying it's being said wrong, thank you for the correction. And travel for Lamovic after Loyal comes out of their timeout. Leave a positive comment on the air and we'll give you a shout out. Had a lot of people watching last night from Colby. Got two young ladies here watching in front of our desk. Almond-Bancroft keeps control. They swing it out. Phillips. Big man with 15 points for Almond-Bancroft. They get it back into him. He knocks it over. Garner into the game for Almond-Bancroft. Phillips. Well, put back. No. Third time. Fouled. I'm not sure if you're going to really call a travel on that first attempt because the ball was knocked out of his hands. And they call that on Carson Bremer. That is his second. That will put Aiden Phillips to the line, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, make it 1 of 3. That next season is always the hardest to come back to after a really successful one the previous year. Good thinking right there by Davis Dernbach. Tied the ball up. Greyhounds getting a little bit lax on their control, and the arrow points to Almond-Bancroft. Into Phillips, floater, got the roll. And just like that, it's a 3-point game coming up on 11 minutes. 32-29. Stiglitz, floater, no. Knocked out of bounds by Clarence Pratt. Yeah, leave a positive comment on the YouTube page. I've got it up right now. I'll give you a shout out over the air. Say where you're watching from. We had people from Wausau and Bowler watching last night in our girls' game. That was Abby at Colby. We're here in Loyal tonight and knocked out of the hands of Prine. And it's going to be long yet to the Greyhounds off the hand of Davis Dernbach. Stiglitz to inbound. Floats it over to Bremer. Just tipped. Bremer's going to drive, pull up shot. Nowhere near the rim. Here come the fast break Eagles. Pratt drives to the basket, pull up jumper, short, out of bounds. And it belongs to Almond-Bancroft. Parker Smith returns for Loyal. Carson Bremer will step out. Got a lot of height on the floor. Phillips. They rotate it over. Dernbach. That's Davis. Davis, nice job. Couldn't get it to fall. Gets his own rebound and fouled by Lamovic. That's his third. Team third. Hunter Walter will return for Loyal at the next dead ball. We got 2 free throws coming up for Davis Dernbach. First time at the free throw line tonight and makes it. 32-30 with 10:27 left. Second free throw coming up. Made them both. 32-31, and just as I was saying, that's what the Greyhounds need to learn how to do, is to close out games. They led 30-19 at halftime and have been outscored 11-2, or 12-2. Prine drives in, knocked away, loses it almost. Walter. Lots of pressure being put on by the Eagles. And Walter is going to be called for a player control foul, his first. Could have been a block, but what gave it away was that swing of the arm. When you swing that elbow, you're going to be called for a player control foul. We got a timeout, Loyal, 32nd. Back after these messages, you're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you today by ShedsDelivered.com.
Tired of hearing about checking account features? So are we. It's more about what you can do with your money to live the life you want. Forward Bank puts your access to everything you need in the palm of your hand. Mobile deposit, recurring digital payments, transfer funds, or pay a friend easily. Yes, our checking is free and includes all that you would expect. It's supported by your neighbors and friends at Forward, dedicated to serving our communities. Open online today at forward.bank.
Got a dandy game going on here in Loyal between Almond-Bancroft and the Greyhounds. 32-31. Loyal. Phillips powers his way in, and for the first time tonight, the Eagles have the lead, 33-32, outscoring Loyal 14-2 to start the second half. 9.5 minutes left in regulation. Walter skips it out to Smith. Smith will drive, skip it out to Tofar. They'll reset. Stiglitz. Stiglitz left-hand drive, cut off. Good defense for Brody Dernbach. That defensive pressure has really picked up here in the second half for the Eagles. Stiglitz with a wild shot, misses everything except the glass. Rebound brought down by Davis Dernbach, and the Eagles with the 1-point lead, 33-32. 8:55 left in our contest. And Brody Dernbach waiting to set things up, guarded by Carson Prine. They get it to the big fella, Aiden Phillips. Loyal has height as well, but Phillips has a little bit more, he's more solid than the Loyal players. Got a little bit more weight to him. And we've got a timeout, Almond-Bancroft, a full one. We'll take one again as well. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back to Loyal as the Eagles have gone on a tear, outscoring the Greyhounds 14-2 in the second half. They lead 33-32 with 8:29 left in our contest. Almond-Bancroft just called a full timeout. We're coming back to live action. Stiles back to Dernbach. They'll reset. That defensive pressure put on by the Eagles. Nice drive, kick out. Pratt drives baseline, crossover, cut off. Dernbach. Stiles, no. Rebound for Deegan. And knocked off of Carson Prine. And Davis Dernbach. And the Almond-Bancroft fans thought it was going to be their ball, but apparently not. Greyhounds with 7:50 left here in the regulation, now trailing by one, 33-32. They led 30-19 at halftime. Stiglitz Only basket of the second half by Bryce Deegan for Loyal. They have completely been shut down. Deegan will lob it in to Lamovic. Back to Stiglitz. They'll reset. Walter, pull-up jumper. Got it. Hunter Walters' first basket of the night. You know, I talked to you about the Gremlins. Well, they attacked in full force just now. Thanks for your patience with that. Jetta and Greg and Todd, we got you back up again. For whatever reason, Mr. Computer decided to go. And anyway, we're back up. We're good to go. 39-37. What a nail biter here in the second half. Just under 2 minutes. We got the scoreboard back. That's a good thing. And traveling called on Clarence Pratt. Bryce Deegan will check back in for Loyal. Keith Dernbach instructing his lads. Greyhounds have scored 7 points in the second half, outscored 20-7. That defense for Almond-Bancroft has really picked up in the final 18. Coming up on a minute and a half, Lamovic looked like he got a travel, got away with it. Stiglitz drives left hand in, kicks it out. Prine, Tofar, Deegan, that's the man you want with the ball, and that ball is short. Coach Sternbach says run the offense. Deegan out, Smith in. Stiglitz, Prine, Lamovic, Tofar, and Smith on the floor for Loyal. And Lamovic called for the foul. And if it's on him, that'll be number 5. And he is disqualified from the contest. 7th team foul on Loyal. That will put Emmett Stiles on the line for Almond-Bancroft. You've got 20 seconds after your lad fouls out. Now they got to go. Yeah, you got 20 seconds to get your sub in. Well, it's nice to know people are watching. Thanks, Jetta. Thanks, Greg. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, for whatever reason, we got the rainbow spinny wheel. And I actually got here early tonight to make sure everything was set up. Everything worked great in the house, and Gremlins got in on the way up. Free throw is off the mark, rebounded by Tofar. A 2-point game. Prine Stiglitz, far side. He'll reset the offense. Phillips with a monster second half for Almond-Bancroft. They have really turned up the defense. There's a kind of a push off. Walter, Prine, back to Walter, far side. Under a minute, 48 seconds. Stiglitz, 3, short, rebound, Walter. He dribbles, loses the handle. Stiles saves it. Stiglitz tracks it down. Deegan lays it up. Doesn't get the basket, but gets the foul. Both of these lads' teams are really playing hard. And Brody Dernbach, I believe, called for the foul, his second. 4th team foul on the Eagles. Bryce Deegan, first free throws of the night for the junior. And he makes the first. 39-38. Second free throw coming up to tie. Short. Rebound, Walter for Loyal. Stiglitz down by a point, 30 seconds left. Timeout called by Loyal. We'll take a timeout as well. You are watching high school boys basketball and Zaleski Sports, brought to you tonight by ShedsDelivered.com.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan water.
Okay, we're going to go with no scoreboard. We got a timeout. We are not going to run any commercials. We're going to make sure we stay with it right here. Doggone gremlins. Thank you for your patience. We're back up. It is 39-38. Almond-Bancroft with the lead. Loyal has just called a timeout. They are out. 4.1 seconds left in regulation. A 1-point lead for Almond-Bancroft. And it's going to be Loyal ball out of bounds at half court. We should be back on, yep. We're going to go without the scoreboard. I will tell you what's going on. Again, 39-38, Almond-Bancroft, 4 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. It's at 2 seconds, and we have an Almond-Bancroft foul. Emmett Stiles is checked in for Almond-Bancroft. Loyal will inbound. It was a foul on the floor. That was a 16 foul. 2 seconds. Loyal trailing by 1. Deegan, 1, shoots. Got it! Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Bryce Deegan at the buzzer. 40-39, Loyal. Holy cow. What a great effort by Almond-Bancroft to come. They were down 30-19 at halftime and outscored Loyal 20-10. But a last-second shot by Bryce Deegan gives the Greyhounds the win. Oh my gosh. 15, 17, 18 points on the night for Bryce Deegan. Wow, we will head down to the court here in a minute or two to talk to Coach DeSmet of Loyal. We'll run the Nasonville Dairy post-game show ad. We'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. We'll be back after Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy.
Congrats on a great volleyball season.
We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Keflatiri, Kefla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
From humble beginnings in 1904, the Wheatrick family has grown Grassland Dairy Products into one of the largest processors of butter in the nation. Based in Greenwood, Wisconsin, the family and its hundreds of employees continue their pursuit of providing high-quality products that can proudly be served in restaurants and homes across America.
Find has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brown Fine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
I did it for 30 years.
Hi, I'm Big Clarence.
No, I'm Big Clarence.
And I'm so terrific that Mall Furniture decided to name their latest and greatest sale after me.
Me! Beat it, Clarence. There's a new Clarence in town, and this clearance sale is gonna be epic.
Sorry, Clarence. Apparently you misunderstood.
It's fully understood. It's Mall Furniture's clearance sale.
Clarence! That's clearance, Clarence.
Mall Furniture's clearance sale, going on now.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Bryce Deegan to my right, Coach DeSmet to my right as well. We'll do Coach first to get that out, put him in the house. Coach, well, first half was really strong. Second half you struggled. What was going on?
Well, they credit Almond-Bancroft the way they their man-to-man defense really clogged the lane. 15 is so good inside. It's hard to score on, and their guards did a good job pressuring our guards. And we had some open looks, too, that we didn't hit. Our legs were tired first game of the year, so some things we got to work on there. But Almond-Bancroft did a great job second half with their man defense.
Great rotations you had for your players tonight, too.
Yeah, we feel really good about our depth this year. And some, you know, when your time is called, you just got to be ready. And we talk so much about when your time is called, are you playing with great competitive spirit and energy? And can you just stay locked in, whether your time gets called a little later or gets called early in the game? But we really like our depth, and it shows in practice, too. I mean, he could tell you, and a lot of our guys will tell you, we have some really competitive practices where they really get after it and make each other better.
What a way to start off the season with a big win and a shot at the buzzer to go in.
Yeah, we'll take it. We told these guys to really enjoy it, and then, 8 hours, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, we got practice, and we got to move on from it and get better for our next game next Tuesday against Thorpe.
Well, thanks for your time, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You bet. I'm here with the star of the game, star shot, Bryce Deegan. Bryce, what was going through your mind those last 2 seconds?
Oh, I was so scared. I did not know what to do because it was planning on going to me. But then our play messed up, and then we just didn't know what to do, and he threw it up, and I dribbled, and I was praying it went in, and I'm so lucky it went in. I was so shocked.
I was gonna say you finished with 18 on the game. That second half, boy, they really clamped the defense down on you, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I was struggling. I've been having knee problems since the beginning of the season, so my knees have been really tired, and I just couldn't move around as fast as I was in the first half.
Well, we lucked out because the Gremlins were in the machine tonight. Yep. We got the last 4 seconds of the game after, for whatever reason, Gremlins. That's all I can say. We're going to put you in the house. I'm going to get out of the shot, count to 3, and let you be in the house. You know how to do it, right?
Yep. I'm Bryce Deegan, and I'm in the house.
Bryce, congratulations. Go to your fans. All righty, a quick recap. Loyal led 30-19 at halftime and pulled out the 40-39 victory tonight on a last-second shot by the young man who was just in the house, Bryce Deegan. Let's look first at the scoring for Almond-Bancroft, who came back and did a great job in the second half. 8 points for Brody Dernbach, 6 for Clarence Pratt, 2 for Davis Sternbach. 23 for Aiden Phillips. Tip of the cap to that young man. He really helped lead the charge in the second half for the Eagles. Almond-Bancroft shot 5 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. On the other side of the ledger for the Loyal Greyhounds, Reed, by the way, I'm doing this without my glasses on, so give me credit here. All right, 10 points for Reed Stiglitz, 5 for Carson Prine, 18 for Bryce Deegan, and the last two, the big ones to help get the victory. 2 for Kane Tofar, 3 for Carson Bremer, and 2 for Hunter Walter. The Greyhounds shot 1 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. What a game, what an end. Thanks for your patience with us. Technical difficulties, like I always say, when technology works, it's wonderful. When it doesn't, you want to throw a wrench at it. But thanks for staying with us and being patient. We appreciate your viewership. For my wife, Chris Anderson, as producer tonight, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching. Our final score, Loyal 40, Almond-Bancroft 39. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you next week.